Hello there, and I would like to share with everyone watching at home that I have 2 rules to always live by. Number 1, eat anything that doesn't eat you first. And number 2, never give any information away on the internet. That is why, for all intents and purposes, you shall be knowing me as Shaniqua, and by no other name shall you be knowing me. Alright? Good. Now, in the past you've enjoyed my comedic stylings, but today I would like to take a break from such trivial matters to talk about something very important. An epidemic that is sweeping our nation. The moral disease of youth drug use. Let me share with you a story in which I encountered this very heartbreaking occurrence. I have a dog, and I like to walk this dog, especially on very nice nights. And I also have an iPod, and I like to listen to this iPod while I am walking my dog on very nice nights. And because I am a man of patterns, I appreciate the simplicity and the convenience of always using the same route. So I do. I follow the same route which goes from my house, it snakes through town until it gets to our middle school, and then it turns abruptly around and I go back. It makes a giant circle thing. So I was walking my dog one day, just a regular day, late August, early September, somewhere around that time, and I was listening to my iPod, walking my dog, and as dogs will do, he pooped. It was disgusting, believe me. But I was prepared. I was a Boy Scout for like 2 weeks, and so I'm always prepared. And so I had a plastic bag and a grocery bag, and I put the poop in the plastic bag, and I put the plastic bag in the grocery bag, and then I went along my merry way, keeping my eye out for trash cans. Unfortunately, there were no trash cans in sight. I walked around, I was looking, and I got so distracted that I realized suddenly I was listening to a song on my iPod that I did not like, and I was not very happy. So I looked at my iPod and I was like, hey, I don't like this song. I yelled at my iPod. It was weird. I don't know why I did that, but I yelled at my iPod and said, why are you playing this song? And then I took it out and I pressed a button and unlocked the iPod, and I searched through the songs and I found a song that I liked. It was For the Longest Time by Billy Joel. It's a good song. And right as I was about to put my iPod away, the screen flashed across the street, right at the school. And there was this girl sitting on the steps. And she saw my iPod flash, and she pulled out her iPod, and she waved it at me. She was like, hey. Just imagine there's an iPod in my hand. And so I was like, hey, maybe something's wrong or something. Maybe she's flagging me down. So I walked over, and she walks up to me, and she's like, hey. She leans in real close. Close around. Do you have the stuff? And I'm like, what stuff? I'm thinking, what stuff? I don't know what she's talking about. And then I look at her, and she's looking at my plastic bag. And I look at my plastic bag, and I'm like, there's no trash cans anywhere. To myself, of course. And I'm not carrying my dog poop around. It smells. It's stinky. It's disease carrying. I'm done. And so I lean back in, and I'm like, yeah, it's right here. And I look around real dramatically, and I take out the plastic bag and I give it to her. And then I just walk away. Teaches her for using drugs, huh?